Okay, good evening. It's 7:31 according to the back MacBook to my left, so we'll go ahead and commence with the meeting. So I'd like to welcome everybody to this meeting of the Village of Skokie Zoning Board of Appeals. The Zoning Board of Appeals is created by the statutes of the state of Illinois and by the ordinances of the Village of Skokie for the purpose of granting proper case relief from the strict terms of our zoning ordinances. The decision of this board to either grant or deny relief will be based upon the evidence presented to it and how that evidence is related to the standards for granting relief. All persons who have an interest in a case, either as a petitioner or as a member of the public, either supporting or opposing the petition, or as an independent witness, will be given a chance to speak on the record and to express his or her points of view. The Zoning Board of Appeals is not a court of law, and therefore, we do not follow the strict rules of evidence. However, this hearing will be conducted in such a manner as to hear only competent evidence or statements. Questions as to procedure, interpretation, and of the admissibility of statements or evidence will be ruled upon by Corporation Counsel Tyler Kobilski, and his legal decisions will be binding upon this board. Certain cases require a covenant running with the land. This will be prepared and recorded by the Village of Skokie Legal Department, and this is done at the petitioner's expense. Whether or not a covenant is required is a determination to be made by the Corporation Counsel at the conclusion of each individual case. If covenant running with the land is required, it cannot or will not be prepared until our court reporter has returned to the Zoning Board of Appeals a transcript of these proceedings. The Village of Skokie will notify each petitioner when the covenant has been prepared and is ready for signature. No building permits can be applied for or issued until a covenant is signed by a petitioner. Should a petition for variation be denied, or should a covenant not be required, the Board of Trustees will authorize a refund of any required fees. Should it be necessary for the petitioner to request a continuance due to lack of preparation, a case continuation fee of 1/2 of the original application fee is due prior to the rehearing date. This request must be made before any testimony begins. All petitioners must receive a vote of the majority of the zoning board present in order to decide any matter under consideration. Our full complement is 9 members. However, tonight's complement is 7 members, making 4 votes necessary. I take that back. Our complement tonight is 8 members, making 5 votes necessary to make a determination on a petition. Since we do not have a full board complement, you are entitled to seek a continuation of your case, but this request must be made before testimony begins. Once testimony begins before this board having less than its full complement, no appeal or rehearing will be granted on these grounds. Tonight we have one case, and it's a continuation from our meeting of May 2nd. And that's 2018-03Z, 3825 Brummel Street. And I will ask Corporation Counsel, in this particular case, has proper notice been served and notarized?
Notice is proper at the last meeting, so it remains constructive. We're good. Constructive,
yes.
Meeting minutes?
Oh, yeah, I'm getting to that. Thank you, though. So, next item to address, per my vice chairman, is the minutes of the previous meeting to be approved. We have in our packet the meeting minutes from our May 2nd, 2018 meeting, which basically dealt with this exact same case that we're here continuing on tonight. If everybody sees these minutes to be proper, the chair will entertain a motion to accept the minutes.
Yes, I make a motion to accept the minutes.
Okay, Commissioner Jacobson, thank you for the motion. All in favor, voice vote, please.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the second would be good. Will you carry a second?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Gerson will second. Now, is everybody in favor? Voice vote, please.
Yes.
Okay, anybody opposed? No? Okay, minutes are approved. Thank you, Marlene. Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll get right to addressing our meeting for tonight. Would the petitioner care to step up to the podium? And before we go into the presenting of the case, which I believe is by Commissioner Shaw. Is there anything that we need to know prior to presenting the case tonight from staff or the petitioner?
We've met with the building department, the village engineer, and Mr. Augustine at the site last week, Tuesday. We developed a process of going through. We have a scheduled survey that's going to be produced the 12th, Tuesday, next week. And then from there, we're going to develop a solution on determining grade and the overall height of the building.
Okay. So that this is something that you've done in conjunction with staff?
Yes.
Okay. So I think in this particular instance where we say in our opening about the case continuation fee for not being ready for hearing your case tonight, I think that will be waived in this situation.
Yeah, this was based on a staff recommendation, so this is not due to the petitioner applicant. This is a staff recommendation in conjunction, in consideration with the applicant.
Okay, yeah, thank you for that clarification. Okay, that being said, our next meeting would be June 20th, or are we still?
18th.
Well, hold on a second.
Yep. Has the surveyor been out to the site?
Tuesday, the 12th, this coming Tuesday, I believe is the 12th.
When
So
did it-
they'll be out at the site on the 12th. I'm assuming I will get that back within a week, so I don't know if we're going to have a solution by the 20th.
Yeah, just do the 18th then. Should we just go ahead and go
Yeah,
to the
the
18th?
July 4th, the first Wednesday in July is July 4th. That meeting's been canceled. It would bump it to the July 18th meeting,
Okay,
which would be first on the agenda.
okay. Yeah, I mean, we should have that
I
hopefully worked out.
would feel comfortable. That would give us time to meet with the applicant, go over everything, and develop the plan and solution, and get the correct grades and the proper the exact elevations, and see
Okay.
what we could do with grading.
Okay.
And if by some chance the height actually meets, then the petitioner's appearance would be waived because of compliance with the code. If not, then we would actually have the definitive number as to what the request would be, which we're hoping with the survey that we feel this should come closer to the code requirement with the survey and with the grading solutions that could be done. But we'll get a definitive answer with the survey, and then when we meet again and come up with a plan.
Okay, great. All right, thank you very much. All right, so continuation of this case to our next meeting on July 18th is satisfactory to both staff and the petitioner?
Yes.
Okay, so be it. All right, then we'll go ahead and we'll hopefully have a final resolution of this case, 2018-03Z on July 18th, 2018. So thank you very much. Look forward to seeing what the final findings are. So,
Thank
okay.
you, everyone.
Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, well, do keep all of your items that was in your packet. Please put them back in there so that Marlene doesn't have to go and kill any more trees. So, anything else that anybody would like to address? So our next meeting will be July 18th, of which we'll hear, once again, 2018-03Z and any other cases that might be coming this way. Staff, is there any other cases that we might hear on July 18th?
Yes, we had one application for the 18th that's incomplete, but there's only a couple documents missing, and so if they submit that in time, they will also be on the 18th. I'm assuming we are going to have more than just this case for the 18th.
Okay. I'll look forward to seeing it in the Skokie review then. All right, good. If that's it, then this meeting of the Zoning Board of Appeals is adjourned. Thank you.